The latest trailer for No Time to Die certainly covers a lot of the bases that old crabby Bond fans like myself like to see. Explosions, evil geniuses with cunning plans, and strong female co-stars who can hold their own in a fight. It's certainly a stronger release than its predecessor, which strongly hinted that our hero was going to be replaced entirely, and that's still not exactly out of the question. One of the problems of the recent Bond narrative is the he's getting older component, a relatively effective device in Skyfall, the movie that introduced it, but now it's a weight stone around the neck of the character and any subsequent portrayals and adventures. Not even Sir Roger Moore got this treatment in the Bond films, although there was plenty of outside commentary at the time about his age and his suitability to continue playing the role. What is absolutely crucial to the continuation of the series is the passing of the torch from Daniel Craig to whomever next picks up the Walter PPK. If this transition includes the aging narrative, it suggests the character itself is going to be formally retired and another 007 will take their place. Were that to occur, it's hard to imagine a more effective way of nuking a franchise from orbit. We are of course yet to witness this great event that changes everything as it was put in the latest trailer, but any deviation from the character of James Bond 007 as the leading man, the misogynistic prick with a penchant for the ladies, is doomed to failure. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to imagine that most Bond fans don't go to these movies to see 007 being chastised for his behaviour and forced to apologise on Twitter for his failings. And sidelining the character in favour of new people, especially in this, the last Daniel Craig outing, is tantamount to IP suicide. This concern is born of the large amount of strong female characters being featured in these trailers. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with strong female characters in any movie, and the Bond films are replete with them historically. Yes, there have been a few missteps, but for every Stacey Sutton I can counter with an Agent XXX, a Wei Lin, or an M. And yes, those names are cringe, but the characters themselves are definitely not. And Bond has also been replete with strong female villains as well as heroes, so it's not as if No Time to Die is breaking new ground here. My worry is with the number and emphasis on the supporting cast members. If they manage to generate a spin-off franchise, then wonderful. If they don't usurp the title character's position, great. But if they attempt to transplant this iconic secret agent with an entirely new identity, the damage to the brand could well be fatal. It certainly won't make any money, which ultimately is what movie studios are interested in. The James Bond franchise has repeatedly had to reinvent itself in order to keep pace with the changing outlooks of modern times, but at its core it is still a high-explosion, testosterone-driven adventure with an alpha male front and centre, delivering pithy lines and justice in a spiffy suit. It's the kind of entertainment that we really need during a difficult year. A bit of escapist fantasy gun-toting chaos brought with no prospect of an Oscar, but delivering on the expectations of a loyal and long-standing audience. Through its changes over the decades, it's managed to largely stick to its winning formula, which has made it so popular up to this very day. I just hope they don't screw it up forever by bringing agendas and politics into an arena where it is neither welcomed nor necessary. I guess we'll see.